Ladies and gentlemen, we have royalty on the channel tonight, or today, or this morning, wherever you are. Here is a parcel I just received in the PO box. I bought what NN Opals calls a beginner's parcel. So this is from NN Opals or Riley on Facebook or 53 Frogs on opalauctions.com. Actually, it might be .com.au, I'm not sure. Maybe just .com. I'll put links to everything in the description as per usual. So here's another, he does have a YouTube channel. A lot of his videos are just video clips of him recording a couple parcels and whatnot, but his educational ones are actually really good. So especially if you're interested in Andamuka Matrix, he is a legend and an expert in that area. So definitely ask him questions, or if you're interested in picking up any type of opal, he actually sells a lot. So I've cut open the bag. He does do a lot with his daughter. She's really involved in the opal. It's amazing to see, and I am guessing that she has drawn this. She does have a bit of an artistic streak in her. That's so good. Yeah, Grace, trainee opal cutter. Oh, look at that. Is that? Oh no, I thought it was hand drawn. It's been scanned in. But yeah, NN Opals on Facebook. Oh, here we go. So yeah, youtube.com, NN Opals, facebook.com, NN Opals. Little NN Opals there. But it's 53 Frogs if you're interested. There we go. Opal auctions. 53 Frogs. So check it out if you've got a chance. He runs some auctions, he runs some sales. This is already confusing me because I didn't buy that. Let me just, oh yeah, a little note. Little note for me on the back there. So yeah, now I'm actually really confused. Give me a sec. This guy is an absolute legend. So there's a quick shot of it. Basically what he does, his channel, I mean not his channel, his shop on Opal auctions, he has this amazing system. So I'll probably put up a screenshot of it here, of his description, but what he does is he sells them graded with a number, and that number directly relates to the quality of the stones in the parcel, how hard they are to cut, whether they're beginner friendly or whatnot. I bought this one because it was an odd one out that said it was listed as, I think it was listed as a 7. Yeah, so 7 is actually a really tough parcel to cut, I think it is. So he was like, oh, whoops, sorry. And he has actually included a whole heap of random other stuff that I did not buy, and he already gave me a discount on the parcel I did buy, so this is ridiculous, this is insane. This is how nice this guy is. He's so good. If you can have a chat with him, he's amazing. So alright, I actually have to go through this and work out what's here. So this looks like an Andamuka Matrix, which is perfect because I've got some plans for Andamuka Matrix and treatment. He is the legend of treating. He's had an unfortunate experience with his latest treatment, but I'll let you check him out on Facebook and you'll find out why it was a bit unlucky. But yeah, we can play with that. So is this the one that I actually bought? I can't be certain that it is. Yeah, I'm not too sure. So these beginner's parcels, this does look like one of his beginner's parcels. His beginner's parcels are typically a lot of shell material. So a lot of Kubipedi shell in his Kubipedi beginners. He's also got some Lightning Ridge and stuff that I'm going to buy very soon. But you can see here that it's a lot of shell. I might pull that one out, I might not. Alright, and then there's some 8s and, oh, a 3. So a 3 typically has some pretty good cutters. So this is actually a very confusing unboxing now because I don't actually know which one is the one I bought. His beginner's parcels are typically 7s, I think, or 8s. And yeah, it's typically just these little 70 carat bags. This has nothing to do with anything that I bought, but he does sell a lot of Andamuka, and his Andamuka is really good. He takes a lot of pride in that stuff. So I didn't really go through all the videos, so he has videos for each of these on Opal auctions. I didn't really go through the video all that carefully. The one that I bought, so this one's got some high quality pieces. This one here looks like it'll cut something real nice. Maybe this is the one that I bought. The one that I bought, I've got the video of it, so I might bring that up. I'll splice it in here somewhere probably. The one that I bought, he actually said, if I show it now.
Grade 7, this is 70 carats of rough opal from Kuber Petey. This one's like some kind of a tentacle or something. I have no idea what this is. Cool.
He said there that he wasn't sure what that last piece was. I think it was the last piece. But it's actually... anyone that's watched this channel a bit would know what that is. And that was a piece of belemnite. So the parcel that I bought out of these 4 is the one with the piece of belemnite in it somewhere. So they're all fairly small pieces, but for a beginner that's kind of what you're after. You don't want anything big and difficult and complex to cut. But you can see here a lot of it is just crystal shell material. Some of it with really nice colour, like that's got a huge amount of blue flash inside it. But this one I don't think is the parcel that I bought. I think this is something he's just thrown in. God, he's made it difficult, hasn't he? There it is. Alright. Get that out of the way. So this one is actually the parcel that I bought. There you go. So he was confused as to what this is. This is a piece of crystal belemnite.
This one's like some kind of a tentacle or something. I have no idea what this is. Cool.
Right on the tip too, which is kind of a more desirable piece. So that's pretty cool. It's only small. It's only, I don't know, 2 carat. But it's nice. I don't actually have one that goes right to the point. I typically get the center sections that I can cut a stone from. But that's one that I'm not going to cut too much at all. I'm just going to tidy it up around the edges, and it doesn't have a lot of colour in it. Slight blue hue. But that's pretty cool. I'm a fan. So we'll tip out the parcel that I actually did buy. And these are about $100. So yeah, I got it mainly because at the end he was a bit confused about this piece, but it is a belemnite. And here you can see, without really even focusing the camera properly, without really moving the pieces around, you can see that it's a lot of crystal with a lot of green and blue scattered amongst it. So what I'm going to do with a lot of this material is probably make some doublets out of it. That's a proper white. Doesn't have a lot of colour in it, but it's got enough to play with. This is kind of cool because it's a fairly intact shell. A really small one. Second half of it's not there, but the first half, really nice. I love intact shell. It's got a small chip out of it there, little chip out of the corner, but overall pretty nice. And yeah, pretty nice shell pieces. Good thing to play with. Great for carving, not great for cabbing if you just want to cab stones out of it, but great for carving and for doublet making. But the main reason I bought it was for this little guy here. Cute little belemnite specimen. But yeah, well, I bought that, and then look at what else he's sent me. So I haven't seen anything from this parcel prior to buying. And yeah, it's more of the same. A lot of shell material. There's a nice flashy Kuber Petey white there. Overall pretty cool. The big boys, I'll save these for another video and we'll dive into them. Grade 3. And then some Endermuka Matrix. You can't see anything there. You can't see any colour or anything, but I betcha he's given me a piece that's going to treat really well. And we'll get into treating and what that means and everything in a later video. But yeah, it's a 45 carat chunk of Endermuka. And I reckon when we're done with that, that'll make a really good pendant. Or I'm just going to make it a sacrificial stone that I'm going to do a lot of testing on. Because I want a piece that I can cut into a couple pieces so that we all know they're from the same rock and they should treat similarly. And I'll be able to test different treatment methods. But yeah, there you go. Like I said, Opal auctions, 53 frogs. You might not be able to find them by searching for them, but if you search for Endermuka Matrix, his name will pop up in the first couple of stores. And yeah, I'll put all the links in the description, but YouTube and Facebook, both of them, NN Opals. And yeah, they're really nice. He's got his daughter hooked in the Opal game as well, which I always applaud. When you can get someone else hooked, why not drag him into it? But yeah, that'll do for this review. I will get to carving some of this stuff up very soon. And I don't know, maybe I'll even do a live stream and you can help me choose what we do with some of these pieces. It's nothing too exciting, but it gives you an idea of what you can get in a beginner's parcel from Riley, and I'll be getting some higher grade Lightning Ridge from him very soon. And then we can pretend to be Black Opal Direct.